Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? Okay, so today I am going to help you guys to break out of any stagnancy, to help you stay in your power. So it's one thing to claim your power, to call it back, to find it, remember it, all that good stuff, right? But you have to be able to hold on to it, because you'll be surprised. Like, soon as you gain your power, okay, y'all, for my GTA people out there, let me tell you, for all my spiritual people out there, it's getting really fucking spooky out here. It's getting spooky, the veils are coming down, the masks are coming off. You know what I seen in GTA today? Like, it was on the game. It says your mental state is leveled up. And it says any players that kill you while your mental state is leveled up will earn increased points. And having an increase is literally, it's called the mental state. Like, that part is like capitalized. An increased mental state also makes you, because you show up on a map, it also makes you show up on a map more prominently to other people. Y'all, the mental state, your consciousness, as your consciousness rises, your energy rises. It's the same thing about your power, your manifestations, how people start being, it's like moths to a flame. You start attracting energy vampires and negativity, and it was just crazy. And it's like, people, if oh my gosh, like, when you talk about spiritual hit lists, like, people really trying to take you out, trying to destiny swap with you, trying to earn rewards and shit if they can take you out. Like, it's so crazy that shit was like, it's in the game now. Like, they're teaching low vibrational people, like, no, I'm not saying everybody that play games is low vibrational, but the people who tend to get trapped in that matrix is of a lower consciousness. Slow down. I was like trying to get this shit out, because I can't believe it. It's like, it's so in our faces. It's like, yep, as your consciousness rises, yep, more people gonna come after you. Yep. And it's just crazy. And it's almost like they're prepping other people to think like that. Like, if you see a star, try to take them out. Like, and it's crazy, because you think about all these black stars, all these black rappers that just died, and we know that it was like, it was profitable, right? It was profitable for whoever they signed to. And, I was thinking like they just did it themselves, but no, spiritual hit list. Pop Smoke, spiritual hit list. And if you're not aware of your protection, and if you don't stay in your power, that is a way that you can be knocked. But don't worry about that. That's not really what I meant to say. I meant to say it as in, like, as your power rises, yes, you are going to be attacked more. So if you had difficulty, like, staying in your power, or you had to reclaim your power from people putting you down and gaslighting you and this, that, and the third, because you got that power, like, you've became that much more powerful, you're gonna have that much more people trying to gaslight you now, right? Like, it's not gonna go away. Just because you've reclaimed your power doesn't mean the enemy stops. It doesn't mean like you're not gonna have any type of motherfuckers gonna try you. Okay, just like that, motherfuckers gonna try you. The more powerful you are, the more they gonna try you, and the more bolder they gonna get. And I have seen this within the last week. People have gotten the fuck bold, and it's like, hold up. So you have to be even bolder in your power to be like, 10 toes motherfucking down. You not ready to sit up here and play with me. Not on my top. I won't allow it. And I'm not gonna ruminate. So y'all put down that shit. If y'all put it down, 444, as I said this, you are protected. Don't pick that shit back up. If you put down people pleasing, don't pick it back up. Okay? It can be very, you could be so overwhelmed and so just you know, because we're in this uncomfortable time right now. We're in a time of transition, a time of change, and you could just be so overwhelmed that you're just like, I just need to make it as comfortable as possible. But babe, I know, like, the fuck, I hate hearing that, but babe, but babe, it really is for a reason. It's so you can take that comfortability and say, fuck you. You're not gonna make me deviate, change. You're not gonna push me. Me being uncomfortable is not gonna push me back into people pleasing, because I'm gonna need something. And then also it could be pointing you to what you need to let go of. What are you still holding on? Me, I'm gonna be honest, I gotta stop smoking again. It's like I'll put it back down, I'll be like, oh yes, it's gone for good, and then like something to happen, or like I'll misunderstand my journey. I will think like my journey, like my blessings were there and they weren't quite there. I still had more to learn, and so that would kind of put me, that would like set me off. I would kind of like self-sabotage by like setting these deadlines. And really what I just needed to do, oh, I was talking about the weed. Oh, sorry, I almost lost it. Because I really want to start like the healing too. So this is a lot of grounding energy. This is energy from this tree behind me. It is so cold. The tree, those leaves are this big. They are huge. Some of them are still green. The tree has been hanging in there. So this tree really represents a lot of resilience and strength, and that's what you're gonna need to stand in your fucking power. Don't let the circumstances weigh you down. I need to stop smoking weed, because that is what is keeping me in a state of people pleasing. That is still keeping me attached to the people that I know I have to let go. Weed, whether I smoke with them, whether I ask them for the supplies, whether it's I feel like I have to be nice, you know, so I can smoke. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, like, I'm not working. So that is the, oh my gosh, now that I'm saying it, so somebody else out there needs to hear that. It's not necessarily, it's because you just need to let it go. You know, I've personally already said my goodbyes to weed, and it's like I've been stubborn, and I've been in this waiting mode. I'm not sure what the fuck I've been waiting for, like, and that's what Spirit has been trying to get me to see. Like, girl, what are you waiting for? Like, you've done this plenty of times before. I stopped smoking earlier this year, cold turkey in April, and went months without it and didn't pick it back up until a lot of stuff started happening in September. So it's like, but now this is for good, you know, this is a cycle. I understand why I had to do that again, because now it's like, okay, like, I understand why I keep going back. It's no more going back now. It's no more going back. And I know when I went back, the first day I smoked was when I went down with my baby daddy's, I went to go see his grandma, and there was a lot of tension there, but I wanted to go because I need to make sure my kids, anyway, but that set me off. So I either needed to say no, or it's either things that probably would have came out of me during that trip that probably would have ruffled some feathers. I probably would have been a bad guy. I probably would have had an attitude. I probably wouldn't have been so fucking nice up there, because dumb bitches put me through hell, and it was dead ass wrong. So, or I had a part in it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and in those ways of me not doing that, I'm still dimming myself. I'm still playing small. I'm still not saying what I'm gonna say. I'm still not giving the attitude that I need to give. Like, I'm still giving fucks that should have been gone and did a long time ago, because fuck these motherfucking people. And then also it's stopping me from my nervous system regulation. And I knew that before when I smoked, and every time I stop smoking, I always say smoking increases my anxiety. Like, yes, it's like it's an illusion. When you don't smoke, you get more anxious. but that's when you're smoking, right? So like say right now I'm smoking and I don't go 12 hours, I go 12 hours without smoking. Yes, I'll be anxious, but once I detox the weed from my system, I'll notice overall I don't have that anxiety. I don't have those reactions. I don't, find myself dipping into depression or anything. I find myself being more creative, more innovative, having more energy. I find myself really moving along and finding solutions to situations that really was keeping me stuck and blocked. And you know what? Weed, I'm not even gonna demonize it because it really did help for what it helped for, but I keep trying to bring it into this new, and it's time to say goodbye to an old friend. It is. He's my friend. And you got to be honest enough to be like, that was my friend. That's my friend. Time to say goodbye to my friend. You know what I'm saying? When I ain't had no friends, I can light me up a blunt and smoke it. When I didn't have family to support me, I could rely on that weed to get me to sleep. That was my support. When I didn't have nobody to hold me, when I was going through my darkest times, like, I could smoke me a blunt and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Definitely relied on spirit, but I'm talking about something physical in the physical. So, ooh, look at that confirmation. Woo, that was a lot of confirmation. And you hear that beep, 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 that kind of remind me of like retrograde, like return back to who you are, return. And it's like, it's time for me to return. So yes, I'm sending you guys the energy of resilience. I'm sending guys the energy of clarity, because sometimes we just need to be cleared. We just need to be clear on things. I am stubborn as hell. And while that is a blessing, me being stubborn is what is allowing me to burst through these doors, these concrete walls, these things that were shackled so tight and fucking welded shut. You know what I'm saying? And like water, you know how water can get through anything? Just a droplet of water, and over time it will penetrate through anything. That's just how strong and corrosive and just beautiful and just determined, resilient water is. And that's how I am, and that's how I've had to be. But it also can, make me stubborn. So like when it's time to start smoking, it can when it's time to let things go, I hold on maybe a little bit too hard or too long, and it'd be like, bitch, let that shit go, let it go. Rumination, let it go. People pleasing, let it go. Like being uncomfortable, far as start being comfortable making other people uncomfortable. Let it go. Let it leave. Give the fucks. Be selfish. Be a bitch. Like other people be flat out bitches, and I still can't bring it in myself to be a bitch to them. And it's not like a bitch like, oh yeah, you're purposely being nasty, rude. No, it's like, I'm not tripping off you. You're not tripping off me. Leave me alone. Bye. Get the fuck out of my face. Or I'm going. I'm not tripping off you. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not doing this. I'm not talking to you. I'm like, get. Right? Like, people that that don't deserve your energy. So if anybody's having any problems like that, I'm with you. And we're going to get through this, okay? We claiming back our power. We're going to stand in our power, okay? You're going to stand in it. You're going to do those affirmations. Oh, you're going to start taking care of yourself too. Because that is a must. We're going to start taking care of ourselves. Mind, body, soul. We're going to do that nervous system regulation. If you find yourself giving too much fucks, if you find yourself ruminating, that's your nervous system. Like, and I've been like ignoring my body. I've been ignoring it. Because I know this already. But spirit just had to tell me, like, girl, you're not listening. You're not getting it. You're looking. You're not getting it. Be here. You're doing great. But you're looking, like me personally, I'm looking for this last little thing. And it's like, girl, the last little thing is the thing that you're not trying to do. And it's like, girl. And it's not too hard. You can do it. Because that's another thing. I'm like, yeah, like I've reached this point that I've never reached before. I do have this strength, but it's like just as much stronger as I've gotten, that's how much like the shit has raised. And I've kind of like raised my strength to meet that. That's why I'm in this situation. That's why it's so difficult, because I'm strong enough to handle it. But for a while, I wasn't sure. I'm like, well, I'm struggling right now. And if I'm struggling so much, if I say goodbye to what I say is my safety blanket, like, will it overtake me? And the answer is no. You are strong enough. It will not overtake you. Just remember the last time. Did it overtake you the last time? It didn't overtake you the last time. It's not going to overtake you this time. I just got on a little... emotional. I couldn't get it. Like, god damn. I'm just removing all that just doesn't belong, all those beliefs, all that resistance. I just feel a lot of resistance, and that's kind of why my speech was kind of fucking up, because I just felt like it was a lot of resistance. It's just a lot of like, if you fall into helplessness, surrender. I was writing in my journal this morning, and I got the download that surrendering to the divine is not helplessness. Oh, somebody need to hear that too, because it feel like it. If you are a go-getter, a doer, a mover, a shaker, you know what I'm saying? He was getting down with the movers and the shakers. He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings. Anyway, bricks from the condo and grands from Sing Sing. Left on baby mother Teddy. 5-year bid up north when it anyway. I left to help and what? Anyway. Because anyway, it was part of the song, and then I was keep trying to say anyway. If you're a mover and a shaker, you know that you don't feel good enough. You don't feel worthy enough. You don't feel you have your performance. And I've also seen this on another message. Somebody said performance is my safety behavior, and that's a wounded feminine side and a wounded masculine. So the masculine feel like they have to be in overdrive, because the feminine feel like they can't rest, they don't feel safe, and it's just a lot of that feeling like you're not safe. But you have to anchor yourself in this new reality that you do not have to overextend, overachieve, that you are enough just as you are. You are enough. You are beautiful. You are worthy of your blessings. You are worthy of that career advancement. Okay, as long as you are trying, that is enough. Then you are doing your best, because I'm not talking to lazy ass people. I'm not talking to, if you're watching me, you're not a lazy ass person. My energy don't attract lazy ass people. So when we get in rest mode, we feel like that's being lazy. When we put ourselves first, we're not getting that outside validation of, ooh, you did something for me. So now we feel, no, we gotta nip that shit in the bud, y'all. We are worthy regardless. We do not, our service is not a reflection. Our service is a reflection of who we are. Who we are is not a reflection of our service. Yes. The service don't make the person makes the service. So please remember that. Don't overwork yourself. Love yourself. That's why I was saying surrender is not a punishment. It's not helplessness. Not being in control of your life, of certain circumstances, of certain timing, of this, that, and the third. That's not helplessness. All the power is within you. We never had control over that anyway. And sometimes when we get to manifesting, sometimes they be like, oh, you control your own reality. We do. We don't control every single little itty bitty thing. And trust me, we don't want to anyway. That's too much to think about. We don't want to be God. We don't want to be source. We don't want to be the universe. We just want to be us, because we just us. Trust me, if you overwhelmed in your situation, no, you can't be the universe. No, I don't want to, because I'm just overwhelmed. Sometimes I'm not overwhelmed anymore. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not. We put that to the side. But you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, I feel feelings. It may not be true, but I be feeling feelings of being overwhelmed, just being where I'm at. So no, I don't wanna. So that's okay. So yes, embrace that. We don't want to. It's too much. It's okay to put that down. So no, we don't control the it bit. But that doesn't mean that you're helpless. You are co-creating with source. You say, source, I want some pancakes. Let source tell you when you're going to get it. You don't know if you're going to get it at 10 o'clock in the morning. You don't know if you're going to get it at 8 o'clock p.m. You just said you wanted some pancakes. So when breakfast comes, you don't get no pancakes, so you think source lied. Lunch comes, you don't get no pancakes, so you think source lied. Dinner comes, you ain't get no pancakes, so you like, source, I asked you for some pancakes. But dessert comes, and it's some pancakes with ice cream, like something you never seen, something y'all went out to eat, and then they had a dessert, but it had pancakes in it. It was way better than them little funky ass pancakes that you was gonna eat for breakfast with some syrup. Talking to me. Don't worry, I'm talking to me, because I be tripping. Don't worry. You don't have to figure out how you was going to get it. You didn't even know how you was going to get it. You didn't even know that it was going to be this bomb ass, which we call it. You didn't even know when it was going to be, but it ended up being so much better, right? Because imagine if you had to look up what restaurants, and then you had to make sure that you went out to dinner that night, like things flowed the way it flowed, and things only flowed the way it flowed because you didn't get no pancakes in the beginning. So just leave it alone. Let that overthinking go, okay? Let all that, the helplessness, the overthinking. Yes, the helplessness, the overthinking goes along with feeling helpless. But let that helplessness go, okay? Because you are in control of you. You. You sit back in that knowing of, yes, I'm pampered, I'm good. It's coming. And that's the power. And that's the control. That's all the control you need. And it is a decision. It is a decision. I hate that. I don't hate it because it's beautiful, but I hate it because it's like, ugh. And guys, I'm going to figure out a better way of how to put it to you, of like how to make that decision, right? I'm in the midst of, I'll be able to come back in a while and tell you practically how to make that decision to reclaim your power, how to make that decision to not be angry, to not be sad, to not let it is a decision. It is. You have to decide not to. It is not okay. It is not a boom, I made a decision and boom, everything changes. It is, I've made the decision, and so now I'm going to hold myself accountable far as my thoughts, my feelings, my actions, and behaviors to line up with that decision I just made. Boom. That's the practicality in it. It's not that it's just something that just boings in your head and boing, everything changes. And I think that's what I was expecting, because sometimes things like that happen for me. But I've also had the things where it's like you have to make a decision, then you have to act on it. You have to act, and that's what that is. And it's okay. Don't feel helpless. Don't feel like it's more work to be done. It just happens naturally. It'll happen naturally. And then do it gently. Do it funny. Be like, bitch, we ain't doing it today. Hop, skip, jump in it. We gon' play. Just make a little rhyme today. Hey, like, I don't know, be goofy with it. So this is my message to y'all. Mwah, love y'all. Didn't think I was gonna do this message today, but I'm so pumped. I'm at the park. It was really nice. Yeah.